Erin, how are you doing? My vlog today is about negativity. Negativity gives rise to more negativity, and I can't believe how much negativity hoovers out any positivity in a conversation, in a room, in a group. I was meeting a friend a couple of weeks ago for dinner. We were meeting in London. We have both got the same underground line. We've got the Jubilee line coming from opposite directions, and there were delays on the line, not that bad, 10 minutes. We got to our stop, we met, we both started whinging about the Jubilee line and the underground. Now, it was a 5-minute walk to the restaurant, so by the time we got to the restaurant, we were about 10 minutes late. We were seated, we were still talking about how bad the journey was. We were really starting to spiral on negativity. The waiter overheard a conversation and joined in and had said that he had been late getting to work. I asked a really negative question, couldn't believe it. I said, will the time that you were late, will that be deducted from your salary? And he said, oh, I don't know. He took her order, off he went. He came back and he says he'd spoken to one of his colleagues, and the company have historically taken money or deducted money from people's salaries when they've been late. And he said, if that happens to me, I'll walk. And that was like a trigger for me. It was like a bit of a slap in the face. And I was like, whoa. How negative have we got from a 10-minute train ride being late to 25 minutes later still talking about it and spiralling, getting worse and worse and worse? Bringing in a stranger that we've maybe spoken to for about 2 minutes, who has gone from being quite happy to having a conversation with my friend and I to talking about walking away from work. I was like, oh my gosh. Negativity is epidemic, and who are the carriers? If you pause for a moment and think about someone who's always has a negative outlook, and think about it within the workplace. Is that person part of your team? Is that person easy to manage? How much time do you spend with them? How much of your management time do they take up? Challenging question. Could you be the cause of their negativity? Even more challenging question, could you be that person? I want you to think about that person as being part of your team, and you've got some really exciting news. You are going to tell them in a one-to-one that they are receiving a significant salary increase. What would you anticipate their response to be? Well, I've managed pessimistic individuals in the past, and I can predict their reactions. Guess you want a pound of flesh for that. I suppose you expect me to put in extra hours. I thought it would be higher. Negative behaviour and attitude significantly impacts both you and your team. If you as a leader or manager consistently lean towards pessimism and negativity, your team will likely follow suit. They'll likely start to mirror your behaviour. Negativity is a vacuum. It hoovers up any positivity in the room, in the team, in the conversation. It halts the progress of productive teams. It increases staff turnover. It absolutely stifles creativity and innovation. And what's more, it discourages people and other teams wanting to collaborate or engage with you or the team. It really is that serious to productivity, motivation, negativity. On the other hand, positivity fosters productivity. Now take a moment to think of someone who you know who is incredibly positive. Is that person part of your team? Are they easy to manage? How much of your management time is spent with that person? Could you be the cause of that positivity? How lovely would that be? Could you be the positive person? Imagine the scenario about the significant salary increase. You say that to this positive person. Whoop, whoop, fantastic news, might be the response. Wow, I'm not sure I deserve this. I won't let you down. The difference between a negative and a positive mindset is vast. Which one would you prefer to work with? Who would bring the best out in you? Which of the mindsets, negative or positive, fostered an environment of productivity? Who would you like to have as a colleague? Which would bring out the best in you and in themselves? I'm assuming that you're going to choose positive mindset, unless, of course, you're that negative person, in which case you might go with the negative mindset. But for this conversation, I'm assuming that you're going to choose the positive mindset. It will bring out the best in you. It will bring out the best in your team, not just from productivity and outcomes, but mental health, energy, dare I say the word fun. So the next time that you are in a team meeting, make sure you safeguard yourself and your team against this negative epidemic. You start the team off in a positive, you start the meeting off in a positive manner. And when people are being negative, look for the solutions. Ask them, if that was resolved, what would it look like? Positivity is better for your well-being, it's better for your mental health, it's better for your physical health, it's better for your life outside of work. So I challenge you today to be conscious of your behaviour and your mood and your delivery, and conscious of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Are they positive, optimistic, or are they negative and feeding in to negativity? Gosh, this is really a fun blog, right? Upbeats. Until the next time, take care. And if you have any comments, please feel free to pop them below. I look forward to catching up with you soon. Bye.